Hey everybody, welcome to our first live stream on Movie Buff Pains. Today I'm joined by my good friend Kevin from Instagram, also known as The Perks of Being Kevin, so we'll go ahead and add him in right now.
Hello.
And he has show dogs ready to go.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome, Kevin. Yeah, how are you doing? How's it going?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Yeah, thanks for coming on. I'm good. I'm anxious about doing my first live stream and hoping I don't epically fail, at least on the technical side of it, but hopefully we do all right.
We fail together.
Yes, the ship is going down together.
Right.
It looks like we already have some people in the chat, so welcome.
Hello.
We got the Blu-ray King. Says, "Oh
Hello.
Snap, it's about to get lit." What's up, Blu-ray King? I also have Happy Fenton here. Well, you just have a lighter ready to go, huh?
Yeah, because I have my candles in my living room.
Makes sense.
So just convenient.
We also have Sydney Eubanks joining us. She says, "Hey, Beth and Kevin." Or he, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to misgender you. Where's my boy Andrew? He's tending to my 6 cats that will otherwise be insane during a live stream. So thank you for that, Andrew. I think he is tuning in, so maybe he will comment.
Andrew, since you're listening, what is your favorite Catwoman quote? We're just going to jump right in.
Oh, just not even waiting a moment to bring up Catwoman. So this is very exciting because Kevin and I have been friends for, what is it, like 6 years now? Over on Instagram?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, did you want to share like your Instagram and like where people can follow you or anything like that?
You can follow me at The Perks of Being Kevin on Instagram, and there's underscores in between each word. So yeah.
Yep, and I have his Instagram link in the description.
Yes.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good.
Same username on TikTok, right?
Yes. That's what I'm trying to think of.
Cool. We have Stephen Luther says, "What's up?" What's up, Stephen? Culture Trainee says, "What is up, good people? Thanks for being here." I love the Chucky tee. Thank you. Thank you, Walmart, for providing me with the Chucky t-shirt.
Right. They surprisingly get good horror movie t-shirts every once in a while.
They do.
It's surprising because it's like Walmart.
FYI, you got an ad before you're live making that movie money. Oh, I didn't realize there would be an ad. Sorry, guys. All right, we have our first question. Sydney Eubanks says, "Beth and Kevin, who are your least favorite directors?" What you got, Kevin?
I hate Roman Polanski as a person, so he's my least favorite director in terms of personality. But if I had to pick a least favorite director, it would be the director of this movie. Because I think this is the guy who's responsible for a bunch of like those like animal movies that we get every few years.
What else has he made?
I think he's made, if it's who I'm thinking of, he's also made like Air Buddy movies, like the Snow Buddies, all of those. They can just help an
All right. Yeah, that would probably not be one of my favorite directors for sure. Right. Least favorite. I'm always bad at picking least favorite things because I can't say I sit around and like stew about what my least favorite things in life are.
Right.
I don't know. I can't even pick a least favorite. I'm not a huge fan of Tim Burton, but I wouldn't say he's like my least favorite. I know that's an unpopular opinion. He's growing on me, but I just don't like him as much as others.
Have you seen Big Fish?
Yeah, I love Big Fish, actually.
That one it's so good. It's probably the only reason I defend him.
That's worth defending for sure.
Right.
We have my good friend Chase here. He says, "Hey, Beth and Kevin, so excited. Let's go." Thanks for being here, Chase.
Welcome.
The Blu-ray King says, "What is our favorite Tom Hanks movie?"
Ooh, good one. What's yours?
Oh, I should probably be thinking of that, huh? I like The Burbs a lot. I like his early stuff, mostly.
Right. Honestly, I'm going to go with That Thing You Do. Only because Charlize Theron.
Andrew would approve of that answer. That is also his favorite Tom Hanks movie. But I shouldn't be surprised. It has Charlize.
It's a fun one. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. Damn, don't do show dogs like that.
Do you mean the show dogs?
Got a show dogs fan. You're just gonna hold that up the whole stream.
Don't tempt me.
Okay, so that's the director of Show Dogs, I guess. The guy who made Emoji Movie. He goes to hell with the guy who made movie 42. I'm assuming you mean movie 43. Basement Blues says, "Hi, everyone."
They'll be there.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge Tim Burton fan either, but Big Fish is beautiful. Okay, so we have someone in agreement with me.
Right.
Makes me feel a little better.
No. Right. I also really like Ed Wood. I'll just throw that out there. I think that's a really unique take, too.
Yeah, I really like Ed Wood as well. And Big Eyes. I like Big Eyes.
Yes. Love Amy Adams. She can't do anything wrong. But we're not going to talk about Hillbilly Elegy. What is it? I keep forgetting.
Elegy? I don't even know how to say it.
Elegy. Yeah.
I have not watched that yet, actually.
You're not missing anything, but you are at the same time.
It has to be seen to be believed.
Right.
I'm assuming Mark Cleary meant Beth missing your videos because there is not a Ben present in this chat. But
I just saw that and I was like, wait, who's Ben?
I am glad to be back. Paul Bettany, your favorite movies from him? Hard to think of his movies off the top of my head. I liked Uncle Frank, though. He was really great in that.
I haven't seen that one yet.
You would like it.
That's the one that's on Prime, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Yep. I keep meaning to watch that one.
Yeah, it's really good. He's great in it. Do you have any other favorite Paul Bettany movies?
I can't even think of any of his off the top of my head.
Besides, like, all the Marvel movies, I guess.
Right. Like, I like him in WandaVision. I just started that, so he's pretty good in that.
Oh, you just started WandaVision?
Yes. I'm late for the trend.
It's good. I liked it a lot, actually.
Right.
And I'm not a huge Marvel fan either, but I really liked WandaVision.
Right. I feel like once you've seen one, you've seen them all, kind of thing. But there are some that like stand out more than the others.
What's your favorite?
I'll always defend Thor Ragnarok. That one's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say that too.
Right. I just like Taika Waititi. He is such a great director.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites. I love What We Do in the Shadows. I will always recommend that movie to people.
It's such a funny one. And I also really like The Hunt for the Wilder People.
Yeah, that movie's great.
Right.
I also really like Captain Marvel, if we're talking about Marvel movies, and I know that's like a controversial opinion.
I love that one, and I really like the soundtrack to it too.
Yeah, it's an awesome soundtrack for sure. I've seen part of Ed Wood, but need to view the movie in its entirety. Yes, you do. It's a great movie.
Yes.
Whiplash, nah. Emoji Movie and Sausage Party. No, I think I prefer Whiplash over those two.
Yeah. Yeah, I would too.
The way you feel about show dogs, this is how Blu-ray King feels about Emoji Movie and Sausage Party, I think.
The Sausage Party got like good reviews.
Yeah, it is kind of a ridiculous movie, though.
Especially the final scene.
Yeah.
Also,
It's very
I
over the
never
top.
knew that Paul Bettany was in A Beautiful Mind. I didn't know that.
I'm trying to remember who he was in A Beautiful Mind. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
I feel like if I just say his name, you wouldn't know. Because his name's Charles. Like,
yeah, that doesn't help.
Right.
Here's a good question. What are your favorite A24 films?
Ooh, a lot of good ones. I'm going to be controversial again, and I'm going to say Spring Breakers.
I like Spring Breakers a lot too, but that is a controversial opinion.
It's the best opinions to have.
Yes. I would probably say Room is one of my favorites.
Yes, that's my second favorite,
And,
if I had to rank them.
Black Coat's Daughter I like a lot.
That's a good one too.
And then Midsommar and Hereditary. I guess I just like all the horror A24 movies.
I also love anything that Yorgos puts out, especially from A24. Like The Lobster, Killing of a Sacred Deer. I'll defend those movies all day long. They're just so special.
They're great. But he's definitely an acquired taste. I don't think a lot of people like Yorgos Lanthimos. Or they don't understand his movies, at least.
Right. He's an interesting person.
If you're wanting to get into Yorgos Lanthimos, I would recommend watching like The Favorite first, because I feel like that's his most accessible movie, and then kind of work your way into some of the more extreme ones, if you will.
Right.
But I still haven't seen Dogtooth. I need to.
That's my favorite of his. It is so bizarre.
Really?
Yes.
I need to watch it.
I think you'll like it.
I probably will. I saw Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard. Ugh, I hate the title of that movie. That's so hard to say.
Right.
And Zola trailer came on. I was with Mom. Oh, that's a little awkward with your mom. It's a movie about prostitution, but I think I'm going to see that tomorrow. I'm excited about that one.
I'm excited for that one too. Honestly, it's probably my most anticipated film this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of competition, but yeah, I'm excited to see it.
You're not wrong. Is Death on the Nile coming out this year or next year?
I think it's this year. I could be wrong. Oh God, not Captain Marvel. Don't hate on Captain Marvel.
Yes, Captain Marvel. Yes, Captain Marvel.
I love it. F9 is horrible on many levels. It sucks. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I'm kind of not rushing to see it.
Right. I think we should expect that with a Vin Diesel movie.
Yeah, I don't know why people had higher expectations for it, honestly.
Right.
He was the hallucination, LOL. Oh, right. Paul Bettany in Beautiful Mind. He was one of his hallucinations. I had to think about that for a minute. I was like, what is that in reference to?
Right. I thought it was about Vin Diesel, and I was like, yeah, he's probably hallucinating making those movies.
Yeah, not quite. That was a few minutes ago, that comment. Wow, I would not have expected that. Is that in regards to our favorite A24 films, maybe? Hard to keep track of what these comments are for.
Right.
Uncut Gems and Minari. Yes, those are great ones.
What else? Oh, I like The Disaster Artist a lot too.
Yeah, The Disaster Artist is great.
Right. But you know what's even better than The Disaster Artist?
Show Dogs? Oh,
Yep.
You mean The Room?
Oh wait, no, it's The Room. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Show Dogs again.
Show Dogs?
You got it ready to go. The A24 horror titles are great. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But Tony says he was not a big fan of Spring Breakers. I just could not get into it. Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah. No. That's like most of Harmony Korine's movies. They're kind of hard to get into, but once you get into them, you don't want to leave them.
Yeah, you just go with the flow once you get into his movies.
So, Show Dogs, the movie I bought it at a pawn shop for $2, but someone paid. Oh, which way am I going? They paid that much for it, $23.99. The sticker can come off, but I just like knowing that someone paid that much for it.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
Right.
What are your thoughts on Quentin Tarantino?
Good director and writer. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree with you there. I think we have the same favorite from him, though.
Right. The little one in the poster right here, if you can see. Jackie Brown, anybody?
That's the one.
Which is another unpopular opinion of ours.
Yeah, but I love Jackie Brown.
It's
great.
It's easily his most quotable one, too. And it just doesn't get the acknowledgement like his other films. And it should. It should be more remembered than fiction, if any.
Yeah, for sure. I think Pulp Fiction is actually super overrated. Just another one of my opinions.
Right.
I mean, it's a
not
good
the
movie,
best movie.
Yeah. If I see Zola, I might not ever be able to get another Blu-ray. You'll get in trouble for watching it. Is that the case? Let's see. Better overall movies: George Clooney, Ben Affleck, or Richard Gere?
George Clooney solely for Out of Sight. And Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I think if we're talking Ben Affleck as a director, I'd probably pick him. But if you're talking as an actor, I'd pick George Clooney.
Right, same here. George Clooney's directing movies, we don't need those.
No, we don't.
They're
and Richard
really
Gere, he's all right.
He's so pretentious. Like, there's just something about him I don't like. But I do like him in Pretty Woman.
Yes, Pretty Woman is great.
Right.
Let's see. Ken Pope says, when will they stop saying Best Buy exclusive, especially Steelbooks, when you go? At least in Phoenix, they never have them, and sometimes they end up later at Target. Maybe for your stuff, you do not go. Yeah, I don't really collect Steelbooks anymore, so I don't know about that.
I don't either. The most recent Steelbook I got was the Casino 4K one, which I'm excited for.
Which you paid a ton of money for.
Well, Sharon Stone, you have to support her.
You do. Chase says, theaters are finally getting back in full swing. What are a few upcoming films you two are excited about? Halloween Kills has got me pumped. Yeah, we were actually just talking about Halloween Kills earlier.
Yes. I am super excited for that one. I like how it's kind of like back to like a slasher, and it looks like it's just going to be like lots of blood, which for horror, that's what you want. So,
yeah.
Right.
No, I'm definitely excited for Halloween Kills. I feel like it'll be like a good return to the theater after everything.
Right. I'm also excited for Candyman. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, I'm excited for Candyman too. I hope it holds up to the original. We'll see.
Right.
I'm trying to think of what else is even coming out this year. I feel like I've kind of been out of the loop. So.
That's what I was just thinking. Those are the only two I could really think of.
I am interested to see Dear Evan Hansen. I feel like that looks like it could be good.
That does look good. I like the cast of it.
And it's directed by Steven Chbosky, the same director as Perks of Being a Wallflower. So,
oh, never saw that one.
And then everybody leaves the live stream suddenly. But yeah, I can't think of any other movies. I don't know. I'm excited for Zola tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that one was really good.
Like a lot of the time with like blockbusters and stuff, I'm not that excited for them. I just end up like getting into like whatever random indie films come out that year or something.
Right. I guess I'm excited for the Suicide Squad. That looks pretty interesting. I'm excited to see where it goes in terms of.
I'm kind of on the fence on that one.
Right. Oh, I found the winner here. Paw Patrol, the movie. Yep, that's.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Oh man, what a time to be alive.
I'm also.
I
mean, it's not a necessary movie, but Escape Room, Tournament of Champions.
They're making another one of those. I only saw the first one.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be that great of a year.
No. It'll probably take till 2022 when we kind of start to catch up with like regular releases in the theater and stuff. So we'll hold out for that.
All I have to say is fingers crossed that Cruella gets Best Picture then.
Oh, if that's Best Picture, then wow, this year is interesting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like them, but
right, the same. I just think it would be funny.
Solar Flame is sending love from Houston, Texas. Thank you, Solar Flame.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Last Night in Soho looks good too.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that one.
Yeah, I really like Anya Taylor-Joy. I've liked her for a while, so I'm glad she's like getting some mainstream like love finally.
Yeah, I've liked her since I saw her in The Witch.
She was really good in that one.
Blu-ray King says Life After Beth is good. I do like that one. Have you seen that one?
I have. That one's pretty funny.
Yeah, it's not like top tier A24 or anything, but it is entertaining.
Right. Who plays the mom
and
in
I'm
that movie?
I'm a huge fan of Aubrey Plaza.
Right. I love Aubrey Plaza. She's so funny.
4K Media Guy says, just watch Sleepwalkers. What are your thoughts on it? You're talking about
Molly
Stephen
Shannon's
King.
The Mom in Life After Beth.
Oh yeah.
I
forgot about that.
I was like, isn't God in that movie?
Should probably explain to our viewers that we refer to Molly Shannon as our Lord and Savior.
Yes, she is God.
We are big fans of Molly Shannon.
Who isn't?
Yeah, if you're not, then yeah, you don't know anything.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
If you're not a fan of Molly Shannon, this is not the live stream for you. No.
That is accurate. That's why I put her on her thumbnail. Like, you have to know that Molly Shannon is going to come up in this live stream.
Exactly. I actually have not seen Sleepwalkers. I just looked it up.
Yeah, I like Sleepwalkers a lot, actually, because it has to do with cats and it's a horror movie, so of course I like it. Did you like it, 4K Media Guy? Wish I could stick around, but I have to get up at 4:30 to go to work. Have a great week, Beth and Kevin. Well, thanks for tuning in, Tony. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ray King is also heading out. Just remember, Forrest Gump is all-time best movie. Don't know about that, but
what a
thanks
weird
for coming.
way to pronounce show dogs. Like,
oh man, what's up, Mid-Level Media? Thanks for dropping by. Just re-entered chat. Love tech. LOL. I was just saying I love Tom Hanks comedies. Yes, I also love his comedies.
Yes.
Big and
really
Bachelor Party.
Yeah. I was super disappointed by his the movie Greyhound on Apple. I was excited for it, and it just wasn't that good. Did you see that?
I didn't watch it.
You're not missing much.
Yeah, it didn't look great. I don't know. It didn't really grab my attention, to be honest.
Right. And I'm not excited for A Man Called Ove. They're remaking it with him.
Oh, they're doing an American remake of it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I hate when they do that. Just read subtitles, guys. Come on.
Right. And the book, I don't know if you've read the book, but I love the book. It's one of my favorites. So
I haven't read the book, but I have seen the movie.
The movie's just so good, too.
Yeah, the movie's great.
And then I heard they're also making a Parasite. Like, it's been out for like 2 years, and they're like, "Oh, let's make an American version."
I mean, of course they are. They want to get some money off of it and get more people to watch it. But just watch Parasite, guys. Like, it's not that hard to read sometimes. What are you guys looking forward to picking up in the Criterion sale? You picking anything up, Kevin?
I am super excited to finally get Defending Your Life with Meryl Streep. That's one of my favorites. I'm so excited to have it on Blu-ray finally. And I think I'm gonna get the Agnes. Oh my god, what's her last name?
Agnes Varda.
Varda, yeah. I'm excited because I might get that box set finally.
Yeah, I have it on my shelf. It's a nice set.
Have you watched any of the movies in it yet?
Not yet. It is a nice set, though.
Right,
you know me.
Super nice.
But I have watched Defending Your Life. I picked that one up when it came out, and it looked great. It was overall just a really good release from Criterion, so that's a good choice.
Right.
I actually went down like a rabbit hole of watching Albert Brooks's films after I watched it because I liked it so much.
I think today's his birthday, isn't it? I feel like I saw someone post about that on Instagram today.
That'd be very random if so.
Right, I'm looking.
And I just watched This Is 40 last night, and he's Paul Rudd's dad in that movie.
Oh, he's so funny in that.
He is.
It is actually Mel Brooks' birthday today.
Oh, close. One of the Brookses.
Right. I remember reading the name Brooks today, and I was like, oh. And then it's ironically Kathy Bates' birthday today as well. And
you're wearing your Kathy Bates shirt, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. As far as what I'm picking up in the Criterion sale, I probably won't be getting a lot, but I want to get possibly the Wong Kar-wai box set. So that might be my only purchase for the month.
That'd be a nice one to get.
Yeah, I really liked the movies of his I've seen so far, so I think that'd be a pretty safe purchase.
That would be. That's smart. I haven't seen
especially
any of Agnes's films yet.
Yeah, I haven't either. But I think I'm gonna like them.
Right. See, that's why I want to get them, because I feel like I will like them.
Especially loved John Candy and him with Eugene Levy in Splash. I've never seen Splash, actually.
I haven't either. But I know it has Daryl Hannah in it, too. And I really like her, too.
What is your favorite John Candy film?
Ooh. I haven't seen too many of his, honestly.
I'd probably say Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's a good one. I would say either that or Uncle Buck.
Yeah, Uncle Buck. That's a great one, too. Let's see. Top 3 horror films from the 1970s.
Ooh.
It's a good question.
Obviously, Carrie.
Yes.
And the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And probably Halloween. I'd say those three.
Yeah. Good choices. I would say Halloween, Suspiria, and I'll go for something more unique and say Messiah of Evil, because more people need to see that movie.
I'll add it to my list. Ooh, there's so many good horror movies from the 70s.
There really are. There's a lot of great horror movies in the 70s.
One of my favorite ones that a lot of people have seen is It's Alive, which is a really like cheesy, fun one.
Yeah, that movie's wacky. I love it.
Have you seen the
I love
sequels?
Larry Cohen. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
I've seen just the first one.
They're all essentially the same, obviously, but
yeah. I also really like his film, Larry Cohen's film, The Ambulance. I don't know if you've ever seen that one. I think Screen Factory released it. That one's fun.
I'll look for that one.
I'm trying to find more 70s horror movies.
Obviously, I love Alien. I mean, who doesn't?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Alien's great. Oh, Alice, Sweet Alice is one of my favorites. I forgot that came out in the 70s.
Ooh, the original Wicker Man is a really good one, too.
Yeah, I just saw that for the first time like a few months ago. I really like that one.
Have you seen the masterpiece that they remade with Nicolas Cage?
No, I have not seen the remake.
Do you own it?
I've heard it's pretty terrible. Yeah, I own it, of course.
It's a fun one. It's really fun. Especially, it's just Nicolas Cage and like him being Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
It's the best way
I know
to
exactly
describe
what you mean.
Right. Exactly. If you know what that means, then you'll enjoy it.
Burnt Offerings is a great one that I just recently watched. I know you just bought that one, Kevin.
Yeah.
That's a really good one from the 70s.
I'm super excited for that one. Ooh, another one I really like is The Tenant.
My Roman Polanski.
No, I pretend Mia Farrow directed his movies. So yeah, Mia Farrow directed that one.
That is a great movie, though. I agree.
Right. Ooh,
Micah says hello from Kentucky.
Hello. Another good one. It's like a comedy horror is Scream, Blackula Scream with Pam Grier.
I have not seen that one yet. I need to.
It's a really
that sounds amazing. I love Pam Grier.
Right. I mean, who doesn't? If you don't love Pam Grier, this is not the live stream for you.
No, it is not. Right. Mid-Level Media says, I may be in the minority, but I really enjoyed the first escape room. And it's all right.
I didn't hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I disliked it.
Right. Me and my friend saw that and Vice on the same day. It was just a really weird double feature.
Is that the one with Bruce Willis?
No. This is the one with Amy Adams and
the David O. Russell Vice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's who directed Vice, right? Now I'm second guessing myself.
Adam McKay.
Yeah, Adam McKay, right. Now I'm looking it up.
Vice wasn't an awful movie. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, Adam McKay. Yeah, it was all right.
I mean, who doesn't love a good Tyler Perry dramatic performance?
I actually do like Tyler Perry a lot in dramatic roles, like Gone Girl.
Right. He's really. I think he's funny too in certain things.
Do you have some favorites from Billy Bob Thornton?
I really like The Simple Plan.
Yeah, that one's really good. And Sling Blade.
I've only seen part of Sling Blade.
I actually just watched it for the first time.
I just watched Into the Grizzly Maze a few weeks ago. That one was okay.
Is he in that one?
Yeah, who was he in it? He was like the guy they kind of like all look up to, I guess. I don't know. I don't remember.
I've never seen it.
It wasn't the best movie, but
I think I got it at the dollar store.
That makes sense.
Do you plan to go to conventions again? And who are you hunting for an autograph? I don't really go to conventions. I've only ever been to one, and I didn't love it, so I can't say I'm going to go to another one.
Yeah. Also, I'm changing my mind. My favorite Billy Bob Thornton movie is U-Turn from 1997 with Jennifer Lopez.
Okay. That makes sense.
I forgot he was in that.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It is so good.
Do you like to go to conventions, Kevin?
I do not. I've never been to one, really, because there aren't any near where I live.
Yeah. My issue with them is they get so expensive so fast. Like, they don't cost that much to go to, but you have to pay like hundreds of dollars just to get pictures and autographs. And honestly, I feel like it's a little exploitative, but that's just my opinion.
Right. Yeah, it seems expensive.
Yeah. Molly Shannon is the GOAT. Yes, I agree.
Yes. And yes, Sally O'Malley is 50.
Imagine waking up and having an army of cats outside your house. I imagine that all the time. That's like my fantasy.
Who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want that?
In fact, I kind of do, because we have like a feral cat colony that lives in our neighborhood. So in a way, I already have that. So
what more could you ask for?
Right. Do you double dip on movies for different cover art?
I used to a lot, but I've definitely cut back on doing it.
Yeah, I used to do it a lot too.
Yeah. There was a time where I had like 7 different copies of Edward Scissorhand on DVD. Because it had different
DVD, wow.
Yeah. Like before I started like collecting Blu-rays and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, you were a little late in the game in collecting Blu-rays, huh, Kevin?
I was. I think it was in 2016 when I started collecting Blu-rays like officially.
Well, that's not too late, I guess. I still meet people all the time that tell me they're just getting into collecting Blu-rays, and it's 2021, so.
Right. I'm finally getting into 4K.
Yeah, 4K is the way to go, I think.
Right.
They're gonna re-release individual screen Blu-rays, but I want to wait for the 4Ks. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Love Kathy Bates. Yeah, she's great.
Yes. She has great insurance, if you didn't know that. It's a reference to Fried Green Tomatoes.
I have not seen it. I thought that was so random. I was like, what are we talking about?
You need to watch it because that's like the funniest part of the movie.
I need to watch it. That's one that my mom's always hounding me to watch.
Yeah, it's definitely a mom movie.
I finally watched Steel Magnolias. That was one that she wanted me to watch, so I watched that one.
It's another mom
Also
movie that I love.
Yeah.
This is me telling you that I am a mom.
So that's quite the revelation, Kevin. Thanks for finally telling me.
You're welcome. Every night I make sure my kids watch show Netflix before bed. It's just
how did I not see that coming? Have you seen Brian De Palma's Obsession?
Not yet.
That's a good one.
I almost ordered it a few weeks ago, actually.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
I'm excited. He's one of my favorite directors.
Me too.
I watched The Black Dahlia a few weeks ago, which definitely is not his best movie. It was all over the place, but it was still okay.
His newer stuff is not great. I think the only one of his like post 2000s movies I've seen is Passion, and that one was just meh.
Yeah. I wasn't too big of a fan of his movie Domino, which was like an action thriller. It was not.
Yeah, that one kind of came out of nowhere, I feel like.
I remember.
What's your favorite
at
Brian De
Redbox one
Palma?
day.
What's your favorite Brian De Palma film? Besides Carrie?
The answer. Oh, Scarface.
Okay.
But I also really like Dress to Kill.
I was gonna say Blowout or Dress to Kill, and also Carrie.
And I also really like Sisters. That's a good one.
Yeah, Sisters is great too, and the Criterion is awesome. Do you have the Criterion release?
Yes.
I
would grab it, but it's all the way up there.
I believe you.
Wait, Betty Davis is in Burnt Offerings?
She is, and she's great in it.
Why didn't I know that?
Yeah, she's obviously much older in that movie, but yeah.
Right. To quote Madonna, Betty Davis, we love you.
I'm sorry, I have cat fur like literally all over my face.
Oh,
this always happens
right
before
if you did it. I'm just kidding.
You don't have cats to use, and it's an excuse, though.
Right.
Fave Pam Grier movies. I know you'll have an opinion on that, Kevin.
Well, I love Jackie Brown a lot. I mean, who doesn't? Trying to think. Oh, I love Coffee. Coffee and Foxy Brown are two of my favorites. And I really like her Woman in Cages series from the 70s. Those are really good too.
Yeah, I'd probably say Jackie Brown. She's just such a badass in that movie.
Right. Everything about her is just perfection in that movie.
Mm-hmm. And pretty much every movie she's in.
Right? I like her in, like, I don't know if you've seen Just Right with her and Queen Latifah.
No, I haven't seen that one.
She's not the main character. She plays her mom, and they have a few funny scenes together. So I like her in comedies, too.
Yeah, she's great in comedy. She was on that, crap, now I'm forgetting what it's called. Is a TV series. Yeah, Bless This Mess.
Yeah.
She was really good on that.
I
also love
watching that. Yeah. I rented a movie with Pam Grier from Redbox called Bad Grandmas.
I've heard of that one. Was it bad?
The best, but yeah, it was pretty bad. But if you love Pam Grier, you're gonna enjoy it.
Thank you, Sue. I'm glad to be back. I watched Paths of Glory for the first time yesterday. Have you all seen it? And what are our favorite Kubrick films?
Ooh, I did see that one. I've only seen it once, so I don't remember too much. Sorry, my phone was dying. I'd say The Shining is my favorite of his. It has more like intimate. I used to watch it a lot when I was younger. And I really like Eyes Wide Shut now too.
Yeah, I'd probably say Eyes Wide Shut, Clockwork Orange, and The Shining.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to think. There's another one of his I really like. 2001: A Space Odyssey. Why couldn't I think of that?
Yeah, that one's great too.
I love that one. That one's actually my favorite of his.
Yeah, I haven't seen Paths of Glory.
On that. I'm a little embarrassed.
That's okay. One. You get on the live and you forget everything you've ever known. Yeah, I still need to see Barry Lyndon.
Right.
I've heard that one's pretty slow. But I like Full Metal Jacket a lot too.
That's a good one. Dr. Strangelove is another good one too.
Mm-hmm. Lolita, I think was
I know a lot
okay.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I've heard not so great things.
Yeah.
I really liked Killer's Kiss. That was his earlier films, but apparently not a lot of other people liked it, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen his earlier stuff yet. I need to.
Yeah.
I have no idea if Little Nicky will ever come to Blu-ray. I'm sorry. I've never seen it.
I wasn't expecting that question.
Favorite foreign language
no,
film?
Little Nicky's not on Blu-ray, but Show Dogs is.
No need to fear. We have Show Dogs.
Yes, yes. Life is Beautiful is one of my favorites. Raw.
Yeah, Raw is great.
Parasite, that's a really good one. But I like his other films too, like Mother. That's a really good one. Not to get confused with the Darren Aronofsky one.
Which you also love.
Right. I mean, who doesn't love it?
I think a lot of people love that movie, actually.
What are you talking about? It's my favorite comfort movie.
Just like Requiem for a Dream, right?
Right. Darren Aronofsky is the best director, in my opinion. I just love how uncomfortable he can make me feel.
Yeah, I love his movies, actually. Right. Black Swan is one of my all-time favorites.
Yes, mine too. Mine too. And that and Requiem for a Dream are both in my top 10.
As far as my favorite...
A lot of people didn't...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
The Wrestler is another really good drama one.
I haven't seen it yet.
So good.
I feel like that one's one of his more accessible films. I haven't seen it, but I feel like it probably is.
Yeah, it's not really hard to find. But I feel like not a lot of people have seen it, surprisingly. Like, compared to his other films.
Yeah. I'd probably say Memories of Murder is one of my favorite foreign language films. I also love Amelie and Mommy. That was one of the first foreign films that really stuck with me by Xavier Dolan.
I'm yet to see
yeah, those
that
are the ones
one.
I can think of off the top of my head.
I really like, I'm going to butcher his name. Pawlowski, the guy who did Cold War and Ida.
Oh, yeah.
I really like his films.
Yeah, he's a great director.
Yes. Yes. Cold War was the reason why I bought a region-free Blu-ray player, because I was so sad we didn't get it on Blu-ray in America.
And then Criterion released it.
But, yep. Heartbreaking. I'll keep both copies still.
Any foreign horror movies? Do you have any foreign horror favorites?
Ooh. Raw, obviously.
Yeah.
I'll always talk about that one. That's honestly one of my favorites. Let the Right One In is a really good one too. I love that one. That was unsettling like the entire time.
Yeah, that one's really good.
I really like. Yeah, I want to watch that one again. I really like Guillermo del Toro's work too. Like The Devil's Backbone is a really good one.
Yeah.
And Dogtooth, of course.
Yeah, I love Italian horror movies, so I could say like 100 of those. But
right.
Yeah, I also really like Raw. It's hard to think of these things off the top of your head. But Suspiria is my favorite.
That's just such a good one. I'm glad I just put my laptop next to me so I can like search things that I forget.
I know you need like a reference guide.
Right.
How do you decide what you're going to watch from your collection? And do you watch the new releases as they come out, or do you get behind?
I feel like both of us are so far behind.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
I've decided I'm not going to ever be caught up. I just started saying I'm going to watch stuff when I'm dead. That's my new statement.
Yeah.
I'll watch it when I'm dead.
I'll be watching them in the afterlife. Yeah.
If there's an afterlife,
there watching them.
If there's an after, it needs to include Molly Shannon and my collection.
Yes. Especially Show Dogs. That will be on, if there is hell, it will just be on loop down there. I'm just assuming.
Yes, that and the Emoji Movie on loop endlessly forever.
Yes. It is like
but as far as how I decide what I'm going to watch for my collection, I usually have like a nervous breakdown and cry for a little bit and then pick something at random.
I think that's how we all do it, honestly.
Yeah, that's the normal process, right?
Sometimes, right. And sometimes I can't find a physical movie I want to watch. Then I go and scroll on like Netflix or Hulu for a while. And then I'm like, you know what? We should watch Bridesmaids.
Yes. Always Bridesmaids. Do you ever feel stupid when you just like pick something to watch on streaming and then like you look around you and you're surrounded by physical movies and you're like, what am I doing with my life?
That's exactly how I felt when I watched, I always butcher the name, it's Hillbilly Elegy. Elegy.
We'll go with that.
I was going to say it's Elegy. That's how I felt when I was watching that. I was like, out of all the movies I own, I decided to watch this.
Yeah, it makes you question your life choices for sure.
Right. Things we didn't even know we had to question or just being questioned. Oh, Minari is a really good one too.
Mm-hmm. Spartacus is really good. I was surprised I watched it. I didn't think I was going to like it, and I ended up really liking it.
Right, I really liked that one too. Were we talking about that earlier today?
I don't think so.
No. Right. I was talking about that with someone the other day. I can't remember now.
Barry Lyndon is great. I'll have to watch it. I actually don't. I don't think I own it yet. That might be something I have to pick up during the Criterion sale.
When I got my region-free Blu-ray player, Stanley Kubrick box set from like it came with most of his movies, and that's in it.
Oh, sweet.
So, need to watch that one soon.
In a world where you can only watch 3 movies for the rest of your life, which movies would they be?
I feel like one of yours would be In a World, ironically.
I was going to say, I love the movie In a World.
Right?
I don't know if that would be one of my choices.
That's a really hard question, honestly. I don't even know how to answer that.
Put Show Dogs away.
Honestly, I would put. It'd be Carrie for sure. That's my favorite. And then Atomic Blonde, because I enjoy that one the most, I would say. And probably, I don't think. Probably Tootsie with Dustin Hoffman.
Okay, great choices. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to imagine a gun to my head right now. Otherwise, I won't be able to choose. I'm gonna go with Bridesmaids because it's my #1 comfort movie, and I feel like if I couldn't watch that for the rest of my life, I'd be sad. Halloween and Whiplash.
Those are good ones, yeah. Now I regret choosing Tootsie over Bridesmaids.
That's okay. Tootsie's a good comfort movie too.
Right.
Recommend a movie that you think everyone should see.
Ooh, you can go first.
Oh, thanks. Oh, you're saying Show Dogs again?
Oh, what? How'd that get there?
I feel like In a World is one that I always recommend to people because not very many people have seen it. Right. What else? I'd say What We Do in the Shadows.
It's a really good one.
Yeah, this is a hard question to think of off the top of your head. What would you say?
I always recommend Mother, just to see how
the
people
Darren
react.
One,
because it's such, yeah, because it's such it's like a divisive film that like you either love or hate, and it's kind of fun to like talk about it with people, you know.
Yeah.
It's another one. Jackie Brown is another one I recommend a lot. Even though it's directed and written by Quentin Tarantino, who's like one of the, if not the biggest director, still it's like a really overlooked film.
Yeah.
Which actually breaks my heart. And Casino. Like, that's another overlooked film by like a very popular director.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Good choices. Have you guys heard about the new Turbo Man action figure Walmart just put out? I have not, but that sounds awesome.
I have not either.
Have you seen Jingle All the Way?
I'm looking it up. I have not. I did when I was younger, but like it's one of those like childhood movies that I haven't seen again. You know?
Yeah, I love that movie growing up. I watched
the VHS. It was a good one that I remember.
Going region free is a must for any movie collector. Definitely agree with you there.
Yes. Honestly, the best decision I ever made.
I always feel guilty now watching stuff on stream, like my physical media is staring at me in disgust. Exactly, Sue. That is exactly how I feel. Alien, Barry Lyndon, and Stalker. I haven't seen Stalker yet, but I really need to. Have you seen that one, Kevin?
I haven't either, but I picked it up during one of the Criterion sales, though.
I've heard it compared to. I've heard it compared to Annihilation. Yeah, which I know we both really like. So.
See, I love that one so much. It's like, do I want to watch this?
Yeah. Tarkovsky's films are really like a big undertaking. I have it right here. And this is 2 hours and 40 minutes. So yeah, it's like a big dedication, I guess.
Right.
Have you ever seen any of his films?
I was just going to look. I don't think I have. No, I haven't seen any of his films yet.
Yeah, they're kind of a lot to take in, so you have to be in a mood.
Right. That's what I've heard. I know Mirror's out on soon. That one. Because I've heard he has like really unique like stories and like films, and so there are always some stuff that interests me, but I just don't get around to watching it.
Yeah, I watched Solaris a while ago, and I really liked it, but like I'm not sure when I would watch it again because it was just a lot to take in. And yeah, this one is 166 minutes, so it's also really long.
Yeah, I bought that one solely because I liked the color of the spine. It's a really pretty cover on the Criterion.
It sounds like a good reason to buy something.
Right, exactly. I was like, this will look nice on my Criterion shelf.
3 movies for the rest of my life. Difficult. I agree. That is a really hard question.
Right, yeah.
8.5, I still haven't seen.
I haven't seen it either, but I have it on VHS.
Another one that I own that I just have not found myself in the mood to watch. I need to start challenging myself more with my watches. I feel like sometimes I become complacent and just watch things that are really easy to watch.
Right.
Everyone should see Marty, Best Picture winner that needs more recognition. Beautiful and seamless. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen that one either. That's one of the few Best Picture winners I have to see still. But I'm excited for it. I've heard it's really good.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Another Best Picture winner that's incredibly under...
No, go ahead.
I was going to make a joke. I was going to say another underrated Best Picture winner is Green Book.
Oh, man. Yeah. Green Book. I have some feelings about that winning Best Picture, but yeah.
I'm just going to pretend that A Star is Born wasn't even in the contender for Best Picture that year.
Yeah, what else was up for Best Picture that year?
It was A Star is Born, Black Klansman, Black Panther, Bohemian Rhapsody, Roma, The Favorite, and Vice.
I think Roma should have won out of those.
Even though I wasn't a huge fan of Roma, it is so much more deserving than Green Book.
Mm-hmm.
And since I love Yorgos, I was hoping The Favorite would have won. But
yeah, I was glad Olivia Colman won for that, though.
Oscar.
Oh, look at that.
Right. I love Olivia Colman.
Me too.
That was such a weird year at the Oscars.
It was a weird year for sure. Not quite as weird as the year that Warren Beatty announced the wrong Best Picture winner, though. That takes the cake for weirdest year.
I feel bad saying this, but I'm glad he was wrong.
No,
I
I
think
am too.
Moonlight, yeah, it's gonna be like the more important film from that year than La La Land.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But I wouldn't have been disappointed if Rival or Manchester by the Sea won.
Yeah, me either. Stalker's like Barry Lyndon in that it's a very slow burn type of film. I do like slow burn films. It's just I have to be in a certain mood for it, and I haven't been lately.
Right. I feel that. Because sometimes you just like want to watch like a slow burning like film, but then sometimes you're just like, eh.
Yeah. Sometimes I just don't have the attention span. I don't either. I can't stand The Princess Bride, actually. Yeah, look, here it is. Thanks to Andrew, we own it. But yeah, I do not like The Princess Bride. It's probably my least favorite movie.
I wouldn't say it's like my least favorite or anything. It's not as great as everyone says it is. It kind of annoys me.
Yeah. I've never understood the love for that movie.
Right. But I do like, what's his name? William Shaw. I think that's his name. Wallace Shawn.
I need to see My Man Godfrey, though. I have heard that one's really good. Eight and a Half is one of those films that if you just start it, even if you're not in the mood, you can't look away. Well, I'll have to watch it then, Micah.
One day I'll finally watch it. So that it will not be today, sadly.
Yeah, probably won't be today for me either.
The day we finally watched Out, we'll finally watch 8.5.
Yes. Have you seen a weird 90s Australian movie called Welcome to Whoop Whoop? That takes place in the Outback. No, I have not.
It sounds incredible just with that name.
It does. You need to sell me on it, Nick B. So we picked out some of our favorite slipcovers to show in this live stream. Do you want to get into that?
Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So this is the first one we have. The Wildlife. Yes. It's beautiful. The next one I have is Cats and Dogs Paws Unite, which is the third Cats and Dogs film.
Oh, man.
And then the next one is Rock Dog and Rock Dog 2.
Oh, Rock Dog 2 popped out.
And, yes. And then we also have Space Dogs. Adventures to the Moon. These aren't my favorite slipcovers. They are my favorite movies.
And now all of the viewers left the chat.
You're probably like, what the hell? They can't handle my unpopular opinions.
Okay, let's see your actual choices, Kevin.
Okay, these are my actual favorite slipcovers. So I know this one's a little new, and I actually really love the movie, and I think it has a beautiful slipcover. It is my favorite movie of the year so far. That is Barb and Star. I love how beautiful it is. I love the big shrimp. The one thing I would add to it is I would put Trish in it. If you know, you know.
I was going to say, there needs to be more Trish on that cover.
Right. And then, yeah, honestly, Trish was robbed, but this is another favorite of mine. I always really like Children of the Corn. Yeah, and I like the reversible slipcover and like the cover on the Blu-ray. So
yeah, cool.
In honor of Kathy Bates' birthday, we also have Misery. I've always loved this movie as well. And then the 4K of Alien. I love this. It is so pretty.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
4K of Alien?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I also have Moulin Rouge. I love how shiny it is. It just like tells the movie honestly. And then of course I have Army of Darkness, which is another good one. And then this is another newer, it's not a new movie, but it's a newer release of King Kong.
Nice.
I love what they did with this one. And then last but not least is Carrie. And I love this. Of course. I can't believe people hate this cover. People hate this cover.
I love it.
And
it's a classic.
Me too. It just blows my mind. And what are yours?
All right. In honor of you being on the chat, I had to pick Doubt.
Oh, true.
This is something that Kevin and I have said we're going to watch together for at least 4 years, and we still have not done it.
Yeah.
So it should really be called I Doubt We'll Ever Watch This.
Right.
But yes, and then I also got this one for you, Kevin. Showgirls.
Oh, perfect. I
had to throw that one off for you.
Best movie ever made.
Yes. But then we have Birdman. I really do love this slipcover. Super nice. And it opens up and everything.
Oh.
What were you going to say?
Oh, I said it was a beautiful slipcover.
Oh, sorry. I must have gotten a glitch on my end. Sorry. And then I have Clueless.
No, you're fine. Oh, I like that one.
Colossal. I love the lenticular on this one.
I love that one too.
Night of the Demons.
I'm yet to see that one.
It's a fun movie. And then we both picked an Arrow release. Weird Science.
Ooh. Arrow puts really good slipcovers out.
They do, but I think the best company putting out slipcovers right now is Vinegar Syndrome. And I had to pick Rad.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So
I don't think I have any Vinegar Syndromes in my collection, but I know you have a lot.
Yeah, I have a bunch from them. They're one of my favorite releasing companies right now, for sure.
Right.
Thoughts on Drillbit Taylor? That's a random selection. Do you have any thoughts on that one?
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it before. If I'm not mistaken, that was the last movie that John Hughes had a hand in before he passed. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do remember liking it. I just haven't seen it in a long time.
It is written by Seth Rogen and John Hughes. He had okay, yeah. Interesting. I've never seen this. I've heard of it, but I've just never gotten around to watching it.
Yeah, I think I saw it in theaters, actually. Yes, Carrie is definitely a classic. I do agree with you there, Happy Fenton. And Sissy Spacek is great.
She is amazing. I'll always love her. One of my favorite movies of hers is Badlands. Even though I'm not a fan of the director, Terrence Malick, that's easily his best film. Yes.
Yeah. His movies are, they're an acquired taste, I think. But this is a really good one.
Right. I don't think I'm pretentious enough for his work.
Yeah, this movie, not everyone's favorite.
No. Another one I really like Sissy Spacek in is The Old Man and the Gun, what came out a few years ago.
Oh yeah, that one's really good.
Yeah. Which should have been nominated for Best Picture over Green Book.
Jack Nicholson or Robert De Niro? I don't know if it's my side or Kevin's side that's frozen.
I froze. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay, I think I'm back. Did you answer yet?
No.
No. Okay. I'm gonna go with Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, I'd probably go with Jack Nicholson as well, but I really like both of them.
Right. Both of them have a lot of great movies, but they always kind of both play the same characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's funny you say that, Chase, because Three Women is actually a movie that Kevin and I have said that we are going to watch before one of our live streams and talk about it. So, very soon.
Yes. I love Robert Altman. It's easily one of my favorite directors.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's Chase's favorite director.
Ooh. He's easily in my 5. Obviously, you know how much I love Gosford Park. And I really liked Shortcuts, which is 3 hours long, and I wasn't expecting to like it. But I actually loved that movie.
Yeah, I need to see more of Robert Altman's, but I've really liked everything I've seen by him so far.
Right. You should look for Cookie's Fortune. That's a good one, too.
Yeah, I remember you recommending Cookie's Fortune to me. I need to see that one.
Right. I ended up getting Kimmy to see it, and she really liked it. She's also a huge fan of.
Is that one on Blu-ray?
No, only DVD.
Oh, okay.
I have Jess.
But yeah, Robert Altman, I need to watch more of his movies because I really like him. Yeah, it's ironic with that title that it's 3 hours long.
Which ones have you seen so far?
Let's see. I have to pull up his filmography.
It honestly felt so much shorter than it was.
Let's see. I feel like I may have only seen The Player, actually.
Oh, he directed... Oh, wait, no, that's a different one. Never mind.
Oh, no, I've seen The Long Goodbye. I really like The Long Goodbye as well.
I need to see that one still.
But yeah, he has a lot of films that I need to watch.
Right. I liked Popeye with Robin Williams and Shelley Duvall. That was an okay one.
Yeah, I bought that one, but I haven't watched it yet. Cookie's Fortune is awesome.
Yes.
Glenn Close is so good. Yeah, I love Glenn Close. McCabe and Mrs. Miller. I actually just bought that
just
one.
About everything. That's on my list of movies to buy. So I might get that during the Criterion sale. Because I think it's on Criterion.
Yeah, it is. And Nashville, I got really lucky and got it right before it went out of print. But Paramount is re-releasing it, so that's good.
Oh, I didn't even know it was out of print.
Yeah, the Criterion is. Hey, what's up, Mr. Nichols?
A Prairie Home Competition.
What is it called?
It's called
A Prairie Home Companion.
Companion. Yeah.
Yeah, never heard of that one.
Right. I read the title and then I started scrolling because I was like, I forgot how good this cast is. It has Woody Harrelson, Tommy Lee Jones, Kevin Kline, Lindsay Lohan, Virginia Madsen, John C. Reilly, Maya Rudolph, Meryl Streep, Lily Tomlin.
Wow.
He always has such a great cast in his films.
He does. Yeah, if there's one thing that Robert Altman can do, it's throw together a great cast.
Right.
3 favorite comic book movies.
Ooh. It's a hard question. But I think we all know what the right answer is.
Are you going to say Catwoman?
Yes. I'm trying to pull up a picture of it. Internet wants to be slow. And it ruined the joke, and I apologize.
That's okay. I always try to go for the unconventional
answer. Right.
Ghost World.
I hear ya. Yeah. I would say Sin City is one of my favorite comic book movies too.
Oh yeah, Atomic Blonde is a comic book movie.
Yes. That's my favorite.
Yes, it is, Mr. Nichols. Yeah, Kick-Ass is a good one too.
What else is a comic book that I'm trying to think of? Oh, Batman Returns.
Yeah.
The Michelle Pfeiffer
Catwoman
awesome. Is the only Catwoman that we can talk about. It's the only Catwoman worth talking about.
This is true.
You know, I'm going to defend the Catwoman movie. It could have been worse.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be watching that anytime soon. Definitely not Ghost Rider, Mr. Nichols. It's probably my least favorite
choice here. Really?
Favorite biopic.
Ooh, I am really hoping to put Respect up there. Because I am so excited for Respect. I forgot to say that earlier.
Yeah, I hope that one is good. I would probably say The Imitation Game is my favorite.
That's a really good one. I have to look up biopics. I can't really think of any off the top of my head. I don't know why. I, Tanya is a really good one.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas Buyers Club's a good one. Walk the Line's a good one. Ooh,
yeah,
my all-time favorite is Erin Brockovich.
Yes, that's a great one as well.
Julia Roberts, even though I love Ellen Burstyn in Requiem for a Dream, and Requiem for a Dream is overall my favorite movie. Like, it's my second favorite film of all time. But I think Julia deserved the Oscar that year. I think they're both equally as good. I would have been disappointed with them winning.
Yes, I, Tanya is a great movie. I love it. Although I will say about I, Tanya, as good as Allison Janney was in that movie, I still think Laurie Metcalf was more deserving of the Oscar that year for Lady Bird.
See, that's another like thing where I'm like, both of them deserved it.
Yeah. Yeah, she was definitely deserving, but I liked Laurie Metcalf's performance a little bit more.
Right. I've always liked Allison Janney a lot. So it's kind of just like, good for you. You finally won the Oscar.
Yeah, I love Allison Janney. She's so great. Even when she has like really small parts, she's just like wonderful and steals the show. Like in 10 Things I Hate About You and Drop Dead Gorgeous. Yeah, she's fantastic.
Yeah, she is. I haven't seen those ones yet, but I love her in The Help. Small in that one, but really good. The Hours. She plays Meryl Streep's like partner in it, and I really liked her small role in it.
Yeah.
She's been in so many things.
Yeah, she's in a ton.
Oh, and right. Even though this movie got a lot of hate, I loved it actually. King News in Yuba County. I really liked that one.
I want to see that really bad, but the Blu-ray is like hard to find. Oh, and I really like her in
DVD. I just got the DVD.
I really like her in Juno as well.
Yes. I love Juno. I'm always surprised, like looking through her like filmography, because she's in so many movies.
Yeah, she's in a ton. Like she has probably one of the largest filmographies, and you wouldn't even expect it.
Right.
Blind and Molly's Flame are both really good. Does Kevin have a YouTube? Do you want to address that, Kevin?
Not yet. Not yet.
But soon, right?
Maybe. Soon. Stay tuned.
We'll keep you posted. Hey, Stephanie, thanks for dropping in.
Oh, yeah, and she was also in American Beauty. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that movie is super forgettable, and this is a good question.
I honestly don't know who Anton Chigurh is.
It's Javier Bardem in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, okay.
I would choose Javier. Javier. I would choose him over Heath in those performances.
I've only seen No Country for Old Men once, so I feel like I'd give an unfair review of those two performances because I've seen The Dark Knight a bunch of times, but yeah, I've only seen No Country one time. I think Kevin may have frozen again.
Right. I will get on it, in fact. Oh, did I?
You're back. You're good. Good.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will make a YouTube soon. It's just a matter of when.
Well, we are all looking forward to it when you do.
Just give it a few months.
Favorite Paul Thomas Anderson flick? Boogie Nights for me, or Magnolia.
Yeah, those are two of my favorites of his. And I also really like Phantom Thread.
Yeah, Phantom Thread is great as well. It's really underseen, I feel like.
Right? The costuming in the film is perfection. It's so good. He
Favorite Paul
also
Walker
directed
film? Go ahead.
I don't know if you're a fan of Fiona Apple, the singer, but they used to date. He directed like several of her music videos.
Oh, cool.
Which I think, right? Do you remember the song in Bridesmaids Paper Bag where like she's making the cupcake?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. She's the girl that sings that song.
Nice.
I think that's funny.
Yeah, favorite Paul Walker film that's not Fast and Furious.
I liked him in Pleasantville. He was a small role, but he was good in it. That's a good movie.
I just watched Running Scared for the first time, and that one was really good. It's like a modern day exploitation flick. It reminded me a lot of movies from like the 70s and 80s. It was really cool.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I'd recommend it. And Vera Farmiga's in it as well.
Ooh, you can't go wrong with her.
You cannot. Into the Blue is good as well. Haven't seen Hours yet, though.
That was a good one. I remember seeing Hours when it first came out. It was pretty good.
Definitely miss Paul Walker, though. He was gone far too soon.
Right. Yeah, that was so like shocking when he passed away.
Yeah. Well, it seems like we're kind of catching up to the chat, so I guess we'll kind of wrap up for the evening. But thank you so much for coming by, Kevin, and being on my first live stream. I hope it was a total dumpster fire.
I think it was fun. I think we did good.
Yeah, and hopefully I can work out some of my like Wi-Fi issues in the future. But thank you to everyone that dropped by the chat and asked questions and chatted with us. We had a lot of fun. So
yeah. Thank you for having me too.
Yeah, so definitely follow Kevin over on Instagram and TikTok. I have his Instagram in the description box, but he does have the same username on TikTok, so definitely follow him.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. We'll see you later.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.